Since 1982, there's been one leader in modern independent cinema, one frontrunner of innovative British filmmaking. Brave, inspirational, honest, refreshing.
What are you doing?
A showcase for Britain's best writers.
It's a constant process of coming into being and passing away, coming into being and passing away. The future is now.
Renowned for cutting-edge drama.
And the three people I love the most in the world hate each other's guts. I'm in the middle, I can't take it anymore!
And dealing with contentious issues.
Scared of being called queer.
A consistent provider of award-winning films.
Do you want some salad, Paul?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
It's good for you, make you go.
You don't want none.
And they're all about you.
Welcome to England, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
You don't know how lucky you are. I'm practically a virgin.
Fill me with your little babies.
Now you can get a channel.
Now, I didn't get into this for nothing, so that I could have nothing.
Yeah, and you didn't saw his feet off.
That has first insight into production, both past and present.
That night when he surprised us all. I like the performance because I want to be a rock star, really.
And a regular weekly slot to showcase our cinema.
Fascinating stuff, like what?
Hey, love. Yeah? Joined band last night, did you? Yeah, how did you know that? Oh, just something my husband never said.
With introductions from the inside.
Hello and welcome to Surf's Up.
Tonight's Daylight Robbery double bill.
For the great films you know and the great films you don't.
Hello, Mr. Neville. It's me. No, I want me. The kidnapper.
That's me!
I mean, everybody knows most people are bisexual.
Premieres and insight, our films, our lives, our cinema. Film 4 Productions every Monday night at 10, Film 4.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
30 years ago, a race was won, a race which cost many their lives, the race for the moon.
That's one small step for man.
From that day, the future began. Our small planet is just one of many worlds, worlds beyond your imagination, beyond your dreams, hostile environments.
Your best procedure will be to turn back at once.
Enemy attacks. Life-threatening conditions.
Destroyed the ship's entire supply of toilet paper.
Endless deep space cruising.
We've been in space for 20 years now, right?
And all for what?
Beer, no women, no pool parlors, nothing.
Moonlandings continues Saturday with the right stuff.
No Bucks, no Buck Rogers.
And finishes with the spaced-out Voyager, Dark Star.
Sergeant Pinback calling bomb number 19. Do you read me, bomb?
Moonlandings continues Saturday, Film 4.
Black Arts in the Black Forest now on Film 4. A little later than advertised, Mark Kermode introduces a visual symphony of horror from director Dario Argento, Suspiria.
Tonight's extreme cinema offering is a slice of vintage Italian terror from the man who's been hailed as the father of modern horror, Dario Argento. Made in 1977 in the wake of the international success of Profondo Rosso and prefiguring such later hits as Inferno, Tenebrae, Opera and more recently the Stendhal Syndrome, Suspiria is an exotic, eye-popping, heart-stopping, head-spinning journey into magic and madness. A film which challenges one of its characters' rational declaration that bad luck isn't brought by broken mirrors,
but by broken minds.
Well, there's enough of them on display here, along with broken bodies, shattered psyches, fragmented narratives and disjunctive visuals, all par for the course in the works of one of horror's most enduring legends. Having worked with the likes of Sergio Leone, Dario Argento turned to directing in the mid-60s, earning himself a reputation as Europe's answer to Hitchcock with taut thrillers like Four Flies on Grey Velvet and The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. But by the time his crimson-soaked international breakthrough Deep Red came along in the mid-70s, Argento had become less and less concerned with coherent narrative development and more intoxicated by exploring the visual possibilities offered up by the world of the fantastic.
A woman becomes queen if her magic is 100 times more powerful than the rest of the coven, which is like a serpent. Its strength rests with its leader, that is, with its head. A coven deprived of its leader is like a headless cobra, harmless. Skepticism is the natural reaction of people nowadays, but magic is ever present.
In Suspiria, he gives us what looks on the surface to be a pretty hokey story about an American dancer who enrolls in a German ballet school and discovers a Kabbalistic organisation behind the classy veneer. Nothing astonishing about that. But what is amazing is the way Argento tells the story, using alluringly fluid camera movements and extreme expressionist lighting schemes to lead the viewer on a hypnotic jaunt through his meticulously stylised sets, creating a psychological rather than physical reality in which the action takes place. Watch in wonder as the screen bleeds from red to blue to green to white with no regard to actual light sources, but with every attention paid instead to the colours of the characters' interior beings. This indeed is what Barton Fink called the life inside the mind. Now, this being Argento, that life is often violent, with characters meeting elaborately choreographed ends designed to within an inch of self-parody. You're just as likely to gasp with pleasure as with pain as Argento explores his Aztec-like fascination with the celebratory, sacrificial breaking of the body. Within the first 10 minutes of Suspiria, we're witness to one of modern cinema's most extravagantly elegant executions, a dance of daggers and double death which takes away the breath of its characters and their audience. Unsurprisingly, this upset British and American censors first time round, with a heavily trimmed version of Suspiria doing the circuit in the 70s and 80s before someone was brave enough to submit an uncut copy to the BBFC in the 90s. It's that version that you're going to be watching tonight, presented in full widescreen glory and undiluted from Argento's savagely beautiful vision. Although Suspiria centres on Phantom of the Paradise star Jessica Harper, look out for cameos from cult favourite Udo Kier using somebody else's voice, but apparently all his own hair, and more thrillingly, the exorcist Rudolf Schundler talking enigmatically overdubbed German in one of his sadly scarce mainstream film appearances. Keep your ears open too for a fabulous score by Argento's band The Goblins, whose haunting drones clearly influenced the synth noodlings of John Carpenter on his next movie Halloween, and whose crashing howls often provide the really scary counterpart to Argento's otherwise darkly enchanting visuals. As the original tagline said, the only thing more terrifying than the last 12 minutes of this film are the first 90. Enjoy.